What if you just said, give me a pint or give me a beer?
I'll give you something like a beer.
I'd be like, I'll give you something like a fucking boot in the hole.
I can pay you in cash or give you something like cash.
Oh!
Get me in cash. I wish I made that noise every time I bust. No.
It's coming back, the foreskin, isn't it?
Much like dungarees, the foreskin is back.
If you can pull the donkeys down and you've got a big fucking turtleneck under there.
You got that Steve Jobs cock on you?
Oh, and he said, I said, can you see it? And me without the wrestling knowledge thought that I was making a John Cena reference.
That might be the best accidental joke of all time.
Oh god, classic me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the brand new podcast, the Bomb Squad Pod. My name is Colin Geddis, and his name is McCann.
Hello.
And we've got Niall behind the decks.
Hello.
Yeah!
The horny goat mic is live.
It's live. I don't even know if he's doing any production over there. He's just flicking through the hub.
He's playing Wordle.
Wordle, hand on cock. New podcast, we're excited. We looked at the numbers of the other YouTube hits on the General Banter podcast, and the podcast with me and you were miles ahead of the rest. People like the chemistry.
Yeah.
They like the chemistry, bro.
6 people on Twitter asked
Six
about it.
people on Twitter got an email from an ex. You should do a podcast together. Fuck's sake.
They said we want 2 hefty hooters.
2 hefty bastards.
2 generous dicks.
Well, no, you haven't stopped pissing since we got here. You know what I mean?
I know. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like whenever I piss now, it's never done. I have to have a sit down piss to make sure it's all out of me. Like I squeeze out the last trinket of piss, like toothpaste.
Stop saying trinket as well.
Is it trinket of piss?
A dribble.
Dribble, whatever way you want to phrase it. You know?
Trinket of piss.
Aye. Get out all my piss trinkets.
But that's all in your mind.
It is.
Because, like, you'll take 15 pisses, every 30 seconds before you go on stage. And
Yes.
then when you go on stage, say for like 40 minutes, you don't need to piss the whole time there.
That's true.
It's all
in the mind.
It's all
in the
here,
fucking
but
head.
Like a second ago, you said, I need another piss. My balls are filling up.
Yes.
And I was like, that anatomy's wrong.
Yes.
But your mind's filling up with piss.
Yes. That's what it is. I need to clear out the mind.
Yeah. So here we are. Brand new podcast, the Bomb Squad Pod. Here to bring you the best of the internet and the weirdest and wildest shit that we can be sent on the Patreon. There will be a Patreon, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
Give us money.
Absolutely give us money. No, we're not fucking about this time.
Fucking skip.
We're not fucking about. We're going pro.
Translink, give me a black card for fuck's sake. Enough's enough.
Give him a black card.
Can't say that.
Yeah, who invented that? Rosa Parks. We're back. We're in our first episode. Everyone doing a podcast at the minute. I just don't know what to do. My first episode. Fucking shut the fuck up. We're loaded up with videos from the internet. I'm full of piss. He's full of piss. We're ready to fucking go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can you? This is take 2, by the way, because nothing changes right here. We set it up for 3 months. Forget to press fucking record. We're here. I'm gonna go mental. This people. I don't know how much retention we're gonna have if I just go absolutely ADHD.
You told me you have that, and I didn't believe you until I seen you use that.
Why?
Because I was like, you could have easily sat there for 6 hours with that.
So of all the time that we spend together,
Yeah.
and this is what gave it away.
Oh, the soundboard. Yeah, that's what gave it away.
Not the short temper, the impulse problems. What else? What else? About yeah, just you're just like fucking, just impulsive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Your funniest is whenever you have like outlandish, like you'll just destroy something for no reason.
I don't really destroy anything.
Like say if this bottle, like if this bottle fell and I went to pick it up and I dropped it again, you would just go.
The disrespect in my own office. I'll go and buy a fucking 24-pack of goddamn Pure Lives and you fucking clean across the floor.
This shite goes free. I don't know what the fuck it is. Pure shite.
Here we are with our
Piss life.
Piss life. I'm all about that piss life.
Would you be into being pissed on?
Nah, not really. But apparently squirting is just pish, like, so.
Well, of course it is. We've been over this 1,000 times.
Yeah.
There's
But
no
squirting's like Evian clear. Squirting, you get that there. But like actual pish.
I don't know. I seen a thing on Twitter once, and the girl, she had some sort of device on her clitoris, and she did a squirt, and it looked like fucking. What do you call that shit? We just had fused tea. That's what her fucking squirt looked like. That there.
Oh Jesus Christ! She drinking Smurfs or something? I seen a porn video of squirting, and it was like it was like a proper.
We get right into it.
POV.
It's a new podcast, but it's the same shit. Talking about squirting and pissing and fucking shit.
2 after years talking about porn.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
Here we
Sign up for
go.
Patreon. But yeah, it was like a POV, but like it was just sitting like on the bulb of her puss, and it was like squirting. It was the coochie cam. Some mind came out of it too. That was pure life.
I remember, much like, if something goes up on Twitter or Instagram now, people can be like, this is for educational purposes, and it's maybe like someone with their tits out going,
Yes.
There was a Channel 4 documentary years ago where it was like, it's educational. We look inside the ins and outs of sex. Right? And they had a camera inside this girl's fudge. And the guy, and they were, they obviously had two like life model types who were actually riding. And the guy actually bust inside her.
Right, okay.
And you could see the GoPro was up there, and you could see the just like the glip coming out.
I wish I made that noise every time I bust. No.
Are you a vocal man when you bust?
Nah.
No.
I try and hold it in. Like, I go like.
I just go, oh, here we go.
It would be funny though to do the movie trailer bust. Just fucking just
Flip her over. On your knees.
right. Give me a second now.
They can't all be, because they lose a bit of energy each time. It's like the last one's like out there,
That's identical to me pushing.
Yeah. You read trinkets in the toilet. Anyway, we're back with the Bomb Squad podcast. Yeah, we've got a new podcast, guys. We thought we'd get together and just we built a set, and we got super. It was Niall's idea. It's all Niall's idea.
It looks lovely now.
It looks lovely.
Shout out Shane and Chucky.
Shane and Chucky, who've been coming in here, craftsmen. We've got a cement table, guys.
Yep.
We've fucking destroyed every table and every other podcast, and then enough's enough.
She's rough too. My fucking skin's peeling already.
Do you know I went to Butlins once, and
Flex.
the whole it was during a football competition, and the whole it was like Lisburn Leisureplex, but in Butlins. The whole bottom of the pool was made out of that, and I just took all the fucking footprints off my foot. I was having a lot of fun, didn't realise at the time.
Yeah.
Wet feet, run the bout, and then when I got home, I was like, how am I supposed to play football tomorrow?
What do you think of Butlins?
It was fun, but I was there like with a football team when I was very young. It was probably like about 11 or something.
Yeah.
And it was a wee bit scary still being there by yourself.
Yeah.
Even though it was a football team and all, you were still a wee bit like, I need my parents here. It was a wee bit scary.
How old were you?
I was probably about 11 or 12 or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's young to be going away.
I remember there was two cleaners in the rooms, and I thinking back now, I nearly got, me too'd by these two cleaners. It was two slightly older women, and one of them was like, they were Scottish, obviously. Butlins is in Scotland, and she was like, "Oh, isn't he a lovely beef?" And she was really heaping it. She was really obsessed. She was shouting the other one over, "Look how handsome he is."
Yeah.
I probably was handsome back in the day.
Well, there's a fine line between like endearing granny and like actual sexual deviant.
Yeah, I mean, but it was, it was a bit like she's probably cleaning all those little chalets every day, and she's like, "Someday I'm gonna run into a wee sexy 12-year-old footballer." I didn't look on like this. I was thick the whole time.
Oh, aye.
Thick as a kid.
Yeah.
Used to just bully my way through the pitch.
What would you say? Like you've been this since what age?
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Like easily 16.
Yeah.
Not fully bald, but like after that car crash, shaved the head. So I've just looked like fucking Phil Mitchell.
I'd love to have seen you in a school blazer, smoking fags.
None
in
of
your break time.
They never fitted me.
Yeah.
Never fitted me. Couldn't, like a schoolboy blazer. The chest always goes up to like 44, which is like considered big. They're like, that's a man size. And I couldn't get one to fit me ever.
Yeah.
So I would like put the button in, and then it would just be, you know, like when a girl wears a blazer in a sexy way, just pushing the two tits up in the air.
Yeah. That's where I got tits, was from secondary school. I told you about I used to drink BPM every day.
Yeah.
I had these BPM tits because I would just have one on my school blazer at all times. Kept that thing on me, you know.
Keep that thing on you when
And,
you need that 3 o'clock fucking boost.
Oh, I fucking zinged up in double fucking French. And yeah, that's, you literally just grew tits out of it. That's also the first conspiracy theory I ever heard as well, which was BPM stood for Big Penis Minimizer. And I still drank away at it, like, you know.
At least you know in your heart you maybe had a big penis at one point.
Yeah.
You know, you could be like, it only works if you got a big cock on you.
I've drank myself into a chode.
It only minimizes the fucking. Listen, I did have a big cock, and that BPM got to me.
Yeah, if I'd have stuck to the Lucas Sport, I'd be fucking helicoptering around the
I
place.
think that was my issue, you know, eating like an athlete playing rugby, and then stopping playing rugby and still thinking it was it. You know, I need that protein, that fucking carbs, and all.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll have a fucking pasta on the side of my Mars bars.
Did you play rugby throughout all of secondary school?
I pretty much just played rugby and did little chalk drawings and art. I was a
Range?
I was a broad range of a guy, multi-talented. I got on with everybody. I was the ultimate fucking chameleon.
That's good. It's good to be a social butterfly.
Yes, that's what I mean. Social butter. Headphones off. Too tight for your fat fucking loaf.
I just hate headphones.
New podcast, same fathead, chode. We'll try not to overdo that button because it's gonna get absolutely out of hand. Bomb Squad Pod. Do you remember any of the other alternative names? I'm trying to remember what we were gonna go for.
Niall,
Do you remember any?
There was a good
Big
few.
Swingers.
Big
Swings.
But then there was a golf podcast called Big
Yeah.
Swings.
Fuck's sake.
Say Nothing. And then there's some book about the Ra called Say Nothing.
There is, yeah.
And then every good idea we had. And then we're like, you know, want a comedy related, you know, killing. You couldn't be like, we're the killing boys.
Yeah. Gay?
Yeah, we're the gay boys. We're killing. And then we're like bombing, bomb squad, bomb, rings.
Yeah.
It rings.
There we go. We got the logo.
We got the logo. Shout out to Blippy for the design.
Someone get that tattooed, the fuck.
Our boy Seamus there'll be hats in fucking no time, let me tell you. I only start podcasts to get merch.
Yeah. It's a class logo.
I start with a merch, work back. We have loose sections, you know what I mean? You've a slightly looser section than me, judging on the amount of pisses we've had. We've got lowlights of the week. It's kind of like what we've been up to, much like, you know, what have you been? You've been in Canada. We can't even talk about half of it. How was that for you? Well, you know what? We'll talk about our gigs and then we'll move on to Canada.
Right, let's do it.
We did a couple of Colin Geddis and friends shows at the Limelight there. Cheers to everyone who came out.
Very fun.
800 odd tickets sold the week after Paddy's Day. Where else would you get it? Where's the
couldn't bet
buttons? We're learning the buttons. People are gonna lose their fucking minds. We had a good time. I had a bit of a hiccup there where we decided to go to Nando's and I had a wing roulette. I ate a wing roulette. I had a fucking 10 wing roulette. Some of them are hot, some of them aren't.
Yeah.
Did wash my hands like several times and then went to put the contacts in about 7 minutes out from the gig, and my hands were like full of chili.
Yeah, putting that peri peri in your iris. It's not a good mix, like.
Peri peri iris. But that's like a nightmare you have, isn't it? Do you ever have a stressy nightmare about stand up and you're like, something happens like seconds before you have to go? You're like, where's my notebook? I've had that dream a million times.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? Where's my notebook or something? Can't remember anything I'm gonna say.
Did I ever tell you about Michael Rice? Shout out to him. He was going through like a manifestation kind of phase, like self-help kind of phase, and he had like a lucky stone, and he used to take the stone with him to every gig.
Yeah.
And then I think he was seeing his first headline spot. He couldn't find the stone. He's about to lose his fucking mind. And then he actually didn't do well that gig, so it further fucking, you know, lengthened the storyline that it was all in the stone.
That's all in his mind, bro.
Yeah.
That's like your.
It's not all in the stone. It's all in you.
That's like your pisses, man.
Yeah. But some guys have pisses, some guys have stones.
That's it. But we had good shows. Friday was a dream. Saturday was also a dream, but a bit heckly, you know, people heckling a wee bit up front.
Slightly rowdier, but still a great show, like.
Some hammered people up the front, you know, like some girl came back and I jokingly was like, get back in there, you know, where were you type thing. And she's like, I was having a piss. And you're like, I'm kind of just, that was rhetorical.
Yeah.
Didn't need to know.
Yeah.
I was having a piss.
Fair play to her, though, for being so vocal about it, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's why I said to her, I was like, good job, that's all you did.
Yeah.
If you're being that open with me. I shite up the back of my place.
Sorry, I was just having a yate.
Sorry, I did that thing we go for shite and then you go to walk away and you prairie dog another wee bit, and you're like, Jesus, here comes the sequel.
What is a prairie dog again? Where the shite's hanging out, but
No, it just pokes his head out a wee bit.
oh why?
You know,
So you have to give a clencher to get it out.
you know, a prairie dog would come out of the ground. Like there's numerous phrases for it. Turtle heading.
Turtle head, and that's what I know.
That's the one you know.
Yeah.
Touching cloth was a favourite of my dad's. Just touching cloth.
Does that come from where the shade itself is actually touching the fabric of your boxers?
Yes.
Yeah, you can feel your next boxers fucking getting poked by a turd.
When was the last time you had a skid mark?
Good question.
It's like, when was the last time you had a booger?
Tell me about your mother. I think I can't remember my last skid mark, but one thing I will say is I'll never be confident enough to wear white boxers ever.
Really?
Psychotic to wear white boxers. Absolutely psychotic. Like I remember
You've
one
quite
time.
a bit of distance to go before you touch cloth.
What do you,
The size of your cheeks, you need to be laying an absolute pipe before it would hit any cloth.
or I could be laying numerous wee fucking popcorn chickens in there. You know what I mean? Popping out one at a time. But it's like the white boxers. I remember one time we went. Where the fuck were we on holiday? I think we were at like a family holiday in Nashville, and I had a pair of white boxers, and like at no moment didn't even shade during the day, and took them off, and I was like, that looks like fucking something from a science experiment.
Yeah, Turin Shroud.
There was moss in it. Literal swamp bag.
You see, if you'd have had 3 shits, at least you would have wiped your ass throughout the day. But if you hadn't shot, you know, it's just swamp ass.
Yeah, and I was like, that's what comes out of me. Like, just during the day, I didn't even shake. That just kind of naturally comes out of my fucking pores of my ass.
Well, that's it. That's like a science fact, isn't it? Your asshole's never dry.
The more you know.
The more you know. You can't even hear the good sounds, you son of a bitch.
I can hear them through your headphones. Do you ever wear white boxers now?
No, I don't have any white boxers, no. I think I've got grey ones on right now.
Good. That's like kind of halfway down the colour chart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to stay black and navy, just in case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Niall, you look like a guy that could wear white boxers.
Oh, I have loads.
You're a Calvin man, because
I'm a Calvin man, yeah.
he wears his jeans like he's in jail. You know what I mean? Full ass out.
I have no arse.
No
I
arse.
have no cheeks at all.
You're like, the only thing holding these cocks off is this pipe at the front there.
I couldn't get my jeans down that low. Like trying to wrap it around a fucking Easter egg.
You have to get a paramedic to cut yours off every night.
I've got that Humpty Dumpty hole.
I swear. See that fucking video that time we went to Dublin to see Bert Kreischer? And we were fucking hammered, and then you had to put the jump. We talked about this before, but like, see you like jumping your ass in like a girl, like Kim Kardashian would jump her ass into her jeans. You're like, and I had enough beers in me. I was like, fucking.
I'm telling you. See if you played that video when you cut off the top off my body. Tell me you don't get hard. You know what I mean?
There was one bit like you were on stage the other night, and me and McCartney were standing in the wee stairwell, and I was like, look at this shitter on him.
Yeah.
I was like, you should do a couple of like prank videos, you know, where you get people like, that'd be great for retention, wouldn't it? Get people to stop on the video and they're like, God damn, look at these fucking cantaloupes here. And then you just turn around, well, gotcha, bitch. Gotcha.
Colin Turtle did that for his Edinburgh poster where he like put up, it was called the Hookers and Blow Show, and he put up a picture of like some hoop, and then you turn around the flyer and it was his.
10 out of 10.
It's great. I don't think there's enough Instagram filters though to make my hoop look presentable in the thong.
Have you got a hairy arse?
Not even now.
Nah, just get a bit of fucking fake tan on it.
Put a bit of foundation on it.
That's all you need.
Get the fucking paint roller out.
Yeah, just get a spray tan just on the arse. Get the opposite of what people look like when they've got a tan.
Yeah.
You just have a tanned hole in the shape of a pair of pants.
My default settings, that thing is milky.
What?
You know, I've just a milky looking hole.
Oh, looking? Jesus Christ.
What do you think? I had milky ass? Jesus Christ. Every time I pull off the boxers, like fucking Nesquik.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is there anything more gross than the thought of a milky ass?
Milky ass.
I've got a milky asshole.
I mean, to be fair, the milk in Canada and America, you'd think would came from an ass.
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting. You take for granted the simple things here. Our meat, lethal. Our milk, lethal. Both those things over there, terrible. It's no wonder everyone's vegan out there.
That's what because it's annoying when everybody comes over to like, it's usually like the UK or Ireland, and they're like, the food's fucking shite here. And you're like, is it though?
You wouldn't know good food. Poutine. Go fuck yourself.
I cannot have like
Fucking, that's your food? A cheesy gravy chip?
aye. You get
Lick
that
my milky ass.
you get that out of a fucking chip van after a night out, you tramp.
Fuck's sake.
That's their national dish.
I wouldn't give it to my dog. Wouldn't give it to the St. Bernard. Fuck's sake.
You don't have a dog.
My sister does.
What other shit have we got over there? What
In
else?
Canada?
What else did you eat when you were in Canada? We'll not get into it.
I went to a concert and my mates didn't go with me because they were like, it was last minute whatever and tickets were fucking a fortune, and I just went by myself. Met these fellas at the concert. They're like, yo, we love your energy, dog. I was like, cheers, mate. And they were asking me all these questions, like if I was by myself at all, heard the accent, and then they were like, come out with us after. So I was like, I read that on. And then went to this like dive bar doing straight on shots of tequila, which, you know, I was trying to impress them, so I was like, I'll keep up here. Just literally every time I took it, just
Oh yeah, tequila's
Rotten.
the worst of all time.
and then they're like, hey man, you're Irish, you love whiskey, right? I was like, but like put a bit of coconut for fuck's sake.
Aye.
They're getting shots of whiskey, and their whiskey shots are like, you know, half a fucking tumbler.
Aye.
So I took them, and then one of them was like, yo man, we gotta take him to Fillmore's. Fillmore's is a strip club. Or no, first of all, one of them goes, you like titties? I was like, all right, you know.
Let me ask you stop me if I'm getting too personal. Do you like women's tits?
So we went to a strip club called Fillmore's, and
Fillmore puss.
it was mental. But I was having fun of it, you know, because I've been burned once before in a strip club, never again. They're
Burned?
not getting another penny
Gonorrhea?
out of me. That's why I'm pushing all the time.
You have a friend, sorry, just to go in a
ahead.
different direction. Did you not go to a strip club somewhere like Vegas and you were like, oh, I was chatting away to this girl about Britney remixes or something?
Yeah, yeah.
And your other mate just came out and you're like, Jesse, just suck me up.
Yeah. Yeah, me and this dog were sitting having a nice wee kind of conversation about pop music in the early 2000s. My mate was just in the other room getting sucked at. But sure, you know, different strokes, different folks.
Swings and roundabouts in it.
And then one of the guys in the group was fuming because he had to pay $300. So basically this is sneaking and this is finessing. The girl took him to the back room, right? Gave him a dance, whatever, for like the length of 1 or 2 songs. And then she was like, so I'm like thinking of opening up my own business. Like I'm just doing this to like support it. And then he thought the walls were down, and like now she's just chatting to him, you know, like she would any guy at a bar or anything. And he was like, you know, if you want to start your own business, you absolutely should. Like this is great for like funding it and stuff like that. Had like a real personal conversation with him. And then she turned around and was like, okay, that'll be $300.
Now we're getting to the reason.
Unbelievable.
So,
I wonder does she do that with everybody? Like she kind of gets out of them, you know, like, you want to dance, baby? Yeah. What do you do with yourself? And he's like, well, I invest in stocks and whatever. And she's just rubbing her puss on him. What's worth investing in these days?
what about Bitcoin? What's that like? And then it was like, I remember like, if I got a lap dance once and I looked like the fucking statue of Abraham Lincoln. Like
Was that
I
in
didn't
Austin?
move. She actually nearly checked my pulse.
Was that in Austin?
That was in Austin, yeah.
Because I remember, you know, me and Niall were being sensible lockdown men, and we went, I'm away home, 2 of us bumping off walls and all. And then the next morning, I was like, you a strip club last night? And you're like, yeah, no, what'd you go for? And you went, thick white.
Yeah. Flat white in the morning, thick white in the evening. You know?
Statue of Abraham, like you just frozen solid.
Just literally like this here.
or
the
she
whole
shot,
time.
shot you in the face.
She put the fucking Vanessa in.
Someone offers to suck you off, and you're like, I need another pish.
At this strip club, I was at the bar and I was just having a beer to myself, and one of the
cold beers.
strippers came over and she was like, hey honey, you want to go for a dance? And I was like, no, I've actually just went for a divorce. And she goes, oh, no better place to be. Happy divorce.
That's the worst thing you could have said.
And then well, I didn't want a lap dance, you see. And then she was like, oh, this is the best place to be, you know, happy divorce. And I was like, no, I'm actually kind of emotionally caught up about it. You know, she took the kids and all, so I'm just kind of here having a few Stellas. She just immediately moved on.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, nah, I'm all right.
No.
They keep pestering you.
Anxiety.
You
No.
You have to make up a full fucking backstory.
I had to make a full life story for it. Yeah.
She's turned the winds against me.
Yeah.
Imagine she was really trying to fuck it, you know, like, she's like, what are your kids called? And you just have to start making up.
Rupert Dermot.
Rupert and Dermot.
See that? Off the dome. Don't even worry about it. Rupert and Dermot. Dermot's run the cross country. You gotta see that cub run now.
Rupert and Dermot.
Yeah.
That sounds like a cross-community fucking cartoon that they would show kids in school. Hell, kids, we'll watch Rupert and Dermot. Look at the way Dermot's teaching Rupert how to fucking, twiddle that wee stick at the front of a flip band. Oh dear God, the pure life's hit the ground.
But yeah, it was fun. We took mushrooms, went to an aquarium. That was a lot of fun.
Is that it? I took a sandwich to Explorers once.
Nice.
Did you not take too many mushrooms and walk into a blizzard in Canada and near shit your pants?
Yeah, because we did it that day, going to the aquarium, and that was nice. Like, you ever see a jellyfish in real life, sir?
Oh, here. See those circular tanks with the UV lights in it? And you get...
Yeah.
I'm dropping everything here. And then you get the wee mini jellyfish.
Warping.
And you could just sit there like, oh, God.
I couldn't believe it.
Where's its bones?
Yeah, I was just thinking about everything in there, Took one too many shrooms, nearly fucking bust into the stingray tank to avenge Steve Irwin at a stage. And
That's for Steve, you bastard.
But we took them and we forgot that it was like, Easter break out there. Or like it was like March break, whatever the fuck they called. So the place was full of kids. So, it all taking mushrooms and doing an event seems like a good idea, and then you forget about the admin you have to do. You gotta pay in, you gotta fucking all this here shit, and it's all too much when you're coming up on drugs.
Yeah.
Like we walked in and it was full of Waynes waiting to get in, and I was like, oh, we're all like,
What time of day was this?
this is like 3 o'clock in the day.
Jesus Christ.
We're all like nearly 30 picking on mushrooms. I just looked around and I was like, is this fucking Epstein's Island or Ripley's Aquarium? Fuck's sake.
Did you touch anything?
No, you're not allowed to.
Nah.
Nah, you can't touch something.
They don't have a wee touch pull like fucking Explorers?
No, I literally sat and looked at a jellyfish for I'd say the guts of 40 minutes. I told the rest of them go on ahead.
Go on ahead, I've a bit of catching up to do here.
The only time I've seen them before is, whenever you leave the TV on too long
Yeah.
and it goes into them screensavers.
Yeah.
See, you won't want it in real life. Mind blowing.
You sent me some videos earlier. I want to watch these. We'll discuss this as a notion. Which one do you want me to play first? The fucking the homeless guy or this fucking tard here?
Play that one first for the crack. Sigma males, this is education.
Guys don't like hanging out with girls. We don't like to have fun and hang out with girls. We like to sleep with girls. We like to attract girls. But if we want to just have fun and we don't want to have that tension, that flirtatious tension, or end up sleeping with a girl, we would prefer to hang out with guys. That's just the truth. Guys.
Just say you're gay.
Who mixed that, by the way?
But a Tame Impala for this Red Pill.
So what's he basically saying? That he's like, we'd just rather hang out with guys?
Yeah, well, but it's like men don't actually hang out with girls unless they're trying to ride them.
Right.
On
an individual basis? Mm-hmm. Can you not be in a group of people?
No. Not if you're a Sigma.
What does Sigma mean? Alpha, beta, is that like alpha, beta?
I mean, I know alpha and beta. Sigma's a new term that's popped up.
Let's get
the Webster.
Let's get a diagnosis on these fucking... Sigma male is slang term used in masculine subcultures for a popular, successful, but highly independent and self-reliant man.
Oh.
So it's like girl power for men.
Yeah.
So the guys...
Guy bosses?
Guy boss. I don't want to hang around with girls. I'm not attracted to them.
I'd be fucked if I didn't have female friends, genuinely.
Fucked them what way?
Any emotional advice?
Actually fucked her.
Any?
Fucked. Stupid. But this is how it's all coming about now. All these fucking Andrew Tates and all. Women are stupid and all. They get these fucking dudes like, yeah, I don't need women at all, except to just be a slave for my pipe.
And what do these guys do? Like, how's this man funding his life?
I don't know. I think everybody is just going down the route of I am just a guy on the internet telling people how to be successful without really telling them.
That is a route, all right.
That is a route.
Yeah.
I mean, why can't you just have both? Why can't you hang about with the boys, have good crack, sometimes hang about with some girls, also have good crack?
Get you a man that can do both.
Also hang around with some girls where there is a bit of flirtatious tension.
Yes.
That's not, because you know what I mean? Once the flirtatious tension's over, busting.
Yeah, as the saying goes.
The busting feels better if there's a bit of flirtatious tension. You don't want to just walk up and be like, "Mwah!"
Well, also, you know
what
a lot of actual relationships you start out as friends anyway.
If there's a bit of tension before it, then you need a bit of tension.
You need a bit of tension.
It's not a good release if there's no tension.
Yeah.
You gotta be wanting the fucking you know.
That's why prostitution, is something that wouldn't really work for me personally.
Yeah.
You know.
You'd have to be 8 hours in Nero with her before you
exactly.
fucking slide one in.
Yeah. What's your favorite A24 movie?
There is a build up to almost all banging.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah, again, that's the thing. It's transactional. It's like you get in, you slide your debit card, you bust.
It's a bit like,
you leave.
It's a bit like, if you went into some fucking the debit card. You had crypto, love. Slide it betwixt my cheeks. Do you go in there and like yeah, it's like going to the gym. You don't bust in the door and go straight over and sit down and start bench pressing.
Yeah.
You fuck about for a minute.
Stretch a wee bit.
Stretch a wee bit.
Watch a video or something. Put on a nice playlist.
Jog on the spot. Find the right song. Go to the vending machine.
Yeah.
Quick Twix. Tell people it's for your blood sugar.
Yeah. You made Twix.
And then you're like, fucking, here we go. Can't just walk in and bust. But here, good luck to them. They can all sit on a wee island together and fuck themselves. Fellas like that. And then you sent me this other one.
Yes.
This other dude, right?
This one's good crack now.
Now we'll go full screen before Niall gives us any shit.
Now we're getting to the reason.
If I ever go homeless, this is the steps I do. First thing I do is I'd get a card, I'd sit outside Canary Wharf Station, and I'd write, I don't want money, I want books. And all I want is I want all those people walking in and out of the station, going to these highly successful, highly paying jobs. Surely they know something that I don't. Surely they can point me towards a book that I can learn something.
There's so much in that.
There's so much in it.
First of all, go homeless.
Go homeless.
You don't go homeless.
Like it's going bald.
I'm going vegan. Fuck going vegan. I'm going homeless.
I was starting to go homeless, and then I decided to do something about it.
Yeah. I like to go homeless for the summer. Nice weather. Get outside. Yeah, like as if like, can I have some spare food or anything if you have anything on you? No, but I've got 48 laws of power here. You can chaw on.
But like I think he's also coming from a place where he has, the upbringing, the education, the knowledge that he has at this point. Then he goes homeless.
Yes.
You might have someone who doesn't have any of that, and then you go fucking homeless.
Yeah.
And then you're just like,
doesn't matter how many Harry Potters you read,
Yeah. Someone walks over with a bag of Greggs to a homeless person, like, there you go, and he's like, nah, I'm all good. Just read 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, do you have any gratitude journals going?
Yeah.
Or like whenever homeless people get like weirdly picky, like if you've ever given a sandwich to like a homeless person, they're like, oh, I actually don't like ham and cheese. It'd be the same with like a book. Like, oh, no, I actually don't like fiction.
Yeah. Not really a sci-fi guy.
Nah. You any erotica?
You're like, how long does he think he's going to be homeless for? I'd say it all goes out the window after a day or two.
Yeah.
When you wake, or you didn't even sleep because you were so scared, and then in the morning you're just like shivering with frost on your face.
Yeah. Can't be fucked reading this book actually now.
Yeah, my fingers just falling off actually with fucking frostbite, so can't really turn a page, to be honest with you.
Speaking of erotica, you ever see the erotica section in like a bookshop in general?
No.
It's weird because I went to one in Dublin and it was right beside the kids section. And like I took a wee gander at some of the books. They're all about some doll, highly successful girl boss, goes on holidays, gets fucked by one of the cleaners. Eduardo.
Really?
Yeah.
How many did you read in a small period of time?
I flicked through about 3 of them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You thumbed it?
Yeah. Had a wank in an Easton's toilets and left.
Well, I think that, if you were going full Jordan Peterson on it, it's like the taboo sex is what people are after.
Yeah.
They want like a high class lady getting absolutely dogged by a fucking gardener or something. Or something like that, or it's a bit dangerous.
Oh yeah, sex with a gardener doesn't get any more dangerous.
No. It's a lot like your
implants are dead.
It's a lot like your pishes, it's all in the head.
Yeah.
They need to feel this is danger.
Yeah.
Same as the whole, I'm doing material about it. You've done material about it, the whole choking thing.
Yeah.
Do you really want to choke, bruh?
Nah.
Bruh. Do you?
Yeah. Well, we're not the kind of guys that should be choking.
No. No. It's a bit like Mike Tyson when someone's like, do you hit your wife? And he's like, everybody knows if I hit my wife, she'd be dead. Fair point, Mike. He's like, I kill boxers. I'm not going to smack this. You know what I mean? Like, you mental?
Yeah, I go speed back in the pussy.
Yeah.
I like to go 12 rounds to speed back my white pussy. Yeah.
Hit that asshole with a combo.
I like to go southpaw on that.
You were saying as hoe.
Southpaw fingering. You ever think of southpaw?
Holy fuck.
Wrong button.
Fuck. This is a wonder.
We're learning.
Getting the kinks out.
He's back from another piss break.
Diabetes.
Beatus hanging out of him.
The betas hanging out of him.
Would you do well with a wee piss bag?
I think so, yeah, like a Sparrow one or like what?
No, you'd probably have a Supreme one.
Yeah.
Supreme piss bag.
Got the Balenciaga pish bag. Ready to rock.
Pisses his pants regularly. 10 a lady, that's who you need to be sponsored by.
What about me sitting down at the work in progress because my pish was that forceful? It bounced off the urinal and back at me. I had to sit down.
I don't think it was forceful. I think you just had a wee loosey-goosey one the way you keep talking about here.
No, it was forceful.
It wasn't.
I know what a pish like. It's fucking...
You're like, I know how to piss it every
So 50 cal?
90 seconds.
No, I feel good now.
Your dick's 50 calories?
Yeah, it's the same amount as a gold bar.
Skinny whip.
No, it's not.
Now we're getting to the reason.
It's not skinny whip.
Do you think if
The thick dunk.
we're we're gonna do you think if you were out on a date with a girl and you took 37 pishes like you just have, she'd be like, oh my god, this guy, see why I immediately did an American accent?
Yeah.
They'd be like, this guy's took like 15
You know what I'm under?
15 pishes.
Yeah.
Is that a red flag?
I'd be like, why are you saying pish?
Yeah. Yeah. He's drank too many pints. He's doing too many pishes.
Is that an Irish thing?
Do Irish people pish all the time?
Irish people love pishing.
They do. I can't. They love drinking and pissing.
Welcome back to the Girl Boss Podcast.
And I don't know what they're saying ever because they're drunk and pissing.
They're uncircumcised and
And the foreskin fills up like a toad's throat.
it tastes like Lucky Charms.
It's the color of Lucky Charms.
It's like cabbage and ham. That's what they eat in Ireland. Exclusively cabbage and ham and shepherd's pie.
I need your shepherd's pie.
Yeah, but-
Three-day bender.
It's coming back, the foreskin, isn't it?
Much like dungarees, the foreskin is back.
If you can pull the donkeys down and you've got a big old fucking turtleneck under there, we're in.
You got that Steve Jobs cock on you? See, I told you I needed about 4 pishes.
I think it's coming back into fashion now. I think people are realizing how, like barbaric it is to circumcise a baby.
I don't know why it's such a big deal though. It's
Yeah,
like,
because
it's full dick.
You feel like going. By the time you see it,
Yeah.
she'll be all locked and loaded, and it'll look just like the cut one.
Exactly.
I'm not just gonna go. There's my mushed up sitting all day on a date for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Squashed up cock like this.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it at full mast and be like, look at
Full ass cock.
Put my dick in a man.
Put this thing like the lighthouse. Put my foreskin in your mouth.
Put my bag in your mouth.
But
Does foreskin and bag have the same like kind of
material?
Yeah. Fibers?
I'd say all
Bag fiber?
All cock skin is cock and ball skin. Oh, wait, maybe not, because the ball. When a bit of cold hits the balls, they do retract like like a wee walnut.
Oh, I've been taking them cold showers, and let me tell you something. I have a
vagina.
Oh yeah, it recoils back into my stomach.
Just a big bush.
The turtle fully goes into the shell. Then
Yeah, I wish it was a bit more. I wish it was the other way. I wish the balls were up tucked and tight all of the time.
yes,
And then when you're about to,
you like having tight balls?
I will just, you know what I mean? You sit down, you get down in the car, and you're like, one of them's down the side of the seat and under your arsenal. You're like, fucking come on, the fuck.
Yeah.
I actually seen a meme. A girl was like, this is every guy driving a car, and he gets in the car and he's like, sunglasses on, drives for about 2 seconds, and then goes, like pulls his bag out. That's the law, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta.
It's like picking your nose. The car doesn't work, right? Unless you're rearranging your ball bag and picking your nose.
Yeah, you gotta the odd time give one of them Karate Kid like pushes, Get it away from the side of your leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. My God.
Yeah. It's like that bit in Superbad where sometimes it's like ball deck ball.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's up round the side.
Well, depends. It's not universal now.
It's not universal. Everyone has their own formation.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen to this stupid bitch.
A guy is like young 20s.
I'm gonna love this.
And if he has time to take you on dates a few times a week,
Say it. Finish it.
then he's not going anywhere in life.
Yes!
And here's the list
These are the list of what?
of red flags in men.
Right.
Things men aren't allowed to do.
But that is such horseshit what she's saying there. Because if you were really starting to go out with someone, you were hitting it off, she'd be like, why? Like, every guy I know has been in a relationship with a girl where it goes somewhere like, you're never around to take me out. Why can I not go somewhere? Why are we not going to fucking do your stupid job together? You know, that's everyone.
Yeah.
That's all. That's a bit. Do it down open mic.
Maybe this is the modern woman. You know, they don't want to go out on dates. They don't want to go to the pub about the boat.
Are you gonna be sick?
They don't want to go to the pictures. If you have time to take a girl to the pictures, it shows that you're not doing anything in life. You know what I mean?
Would she like it? Like this girl here, if you just walked into the room and you're on the phone, you're like, yeah, sell it at 2.4. Yeah, I'll be on. Yeah, let it go, man. Let it fly. Yeah, and then you just sort of take the phone away for 2 seconds, look at her, and be like, suck my dick. Anyway, back on the phone. Yeah, back to business.
She's like, he's such a sigma.
He's such a thing, mate. He doesn't even like hanging. He's gay, but he lets me suck his cock. Things masculine men aren't allowed to do: eat bananas. This list. How many of these are there?
Oh, there's like 80 there.
We've nothing.
Let's take off what we do.
We've nothing but time.
I like a bit of potassium, so that's first red flag for me.
You like a banana?
I like a banana.
Have you eat it sideways in case someone's like, you're gay?
Well, my ma doesn't usually say that, like, to be fair, but I'm only eating bananas now. I never have a banana outside the house. Same with tea. Never have tea outside the house.
I know, it's like when you see those things where, you can buy them in like home bargains. It's like a banana case. Like, how badly do you need a banana on the move that it needs
what is it?
It needs a pelly case. It's got like it's like a hard case. And
For bananas?
You put the banana in it and close it and you throw it in the backpack.
Here, if you have one of them, get your hard drive checked.
You can eat it. There's nothing
You
wrong.
are a nonce. If you have a banana case,
There's nothing wrong with eating a banana, but if you're putting it in fucking case.
where are you putting it? Then in your like rucksack or whatever?
Yeah, in the backpack.
Just put it raw dog a banana in the rucksack.
Yeah. It's in a case.
Yeah.
It's the only product in the world that comes in the case. Losers.
Fucking mental. Do they have that for apples and shit too then?
I don't know. I
We
think
fruit
they-
cases?
We fruit kisses.
See if you get me stinking me fruit.
I don't know. Just eat the banana in the house.
Aye, eat the banana in the house, skin and all, fuck it.
Aye. Do you ever open it from the arse end? That's the way you're supposed to do it, apparently.
Arse end?
Yeah, I know the way people grab it by the wee stalk and open it. Turn around to the stinking asshole. And just,
You do that? You like to hit it from the back with no strings attached?
I don't eat bananas. I'm a man.
Do you not?
No, it's like one of two things give me like satanic
The
heartburn.
heebie-jeebies. Oh, you gives you heartburn?
Like I'm like put it in my mouth and chew it twice, and I'm like that and like pastry.
I'm too straight for this. Oh, God. It's like a cock. I'm going gay. Get me cock kiss.
Anything if it's in a smoothie or something, like straight away, I'm just like, fuck, what's in that? Acid? Battery acid?
What kind of fruits do you like? Graham Norton.
Cancelled on the first episode.
Nah, I love Graham Norton. Me and my mom have no bother experience.
I love
with
Graham
him.
Norton, but I said he gets a buy.
Put him in the case. What's your favorite fruit?
How am I supposed to go back to serious now?
This feels like a first date. What's your favorite fruit?
Get this viral.
You're a grapes man. I've seen you pack a few of them, man.
Oh, I like a grape.
I've seen you chief a vine of grapes before.
Do you ever eat a frozen grape?
No.
That's a wee. If you're watching the cows, you freeze grapes,
Right.
and then it tastes like it's kind of like a sorbet nearly.
Ooh,
They kind of go soft and frozen.
What's these ones that taste like candy floss, M&S?
Yeah, candy floss
What
ones.
the fuck's going on there? Have you had these now?
Oh, aye.
It's like a crossbreed. It's like halfway between a red one and a green one.
But why candy floss? Like,
Because that's what it tastes like.
does it actually taste like candy floss? Is shit.
It's just well, it doesn't taste exactly like candy floss. It's just something close to. It's like vaping. You know what I mean? No one vapes and goes, "That's not a kiwi."
Tastes like Duffy's.
It's like
Circus treats. You know.
I've told you about that, going to the one circus I've ever been to, and it scared the fuck out of me. 'Cause
I hate the
they
circus.
they had a horror movie section where like all like famous horror characters came out, like fucking Texas Chainsaw and Freddy Krueger and all. But
Jesus Christ.
I was too young. I was like, what the fuck? And a lion?
Yeah,
You're
that's way
joking
too
me?
much. I never shit myself with the snake. Never mind fucking Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah. Ugh, grim.
Circus is shite, like.
Yeah. It's a weird old thing. It's a weird old.
And it's not morally correct.
It's not really. Should you really have an elephant in a caravan
No.
traveling the world?
No.
There's always accidents, isn't there? Like, oh, there's someone doing a trapeze and then they crash into the front row and die.
Yeah. Or a giraffe driving like a race car or something.
Yeah. I also like an apple. If we're going back to it,
Nice.
I like an apple.
Red.
Like a pink lady.
Pink lady. Nice.
There's a vape.
Pink lady apple vape.
Someone get on the pink lady vapes.
Absolutely.
They couldn't get any more feminine and sort of like dildo looking these days. But
Oh yeah, these things here, like they're so tiny as well.
do you know if they made one called like man vape, would you buy it over like a Lost Mary?
It just tastes like Lynx Africa.
Yeah. What's this, dupe? Nah, lad, I don't mess around with them Lost Marys. I'm on a Savage. I'm on the Savage vapes.
I'm on the phone, Davey.
I'm on the Puss vapes. There was actually
This one tastes like stuffing.
There was actually. What are you vaping there? Goose and chips? Is it? Nah,
Dig out that sweet chili sauce.
jambon. And then have another one, oil jambon. You buy it in the afternoon. That's when McCartney would start vaping. There was a perfume, and I think it was literally called like V,
Right.
and it was like and it smelled like Fanny apparently. Because I remember again as an early memory of seeing they had Ricky Hatton on Jonathan Ross,
Right.
And he's like, Ricky, we got this fucking we got this fucking thing, it's called vulva or something. He
Yeah.
squirted it on Ricky Hatton's hand and he went like that, and then he just grabbed the bottle and like put it in his jacket because it smelled like blurt.
How do you recreate the scent of blurt for a perfume? Like?
Just whatever that smell is when you just open a Denny's wafer thin ham packet.
Is there anything worse than packet meat?
Yeah,
Packet
it's
ham
weird.
might be the worst.
I don't know. Yeah, you gotta, if you're getting it out of like M&S and it's some sort of hickory cure like fancy ham, it's kind of okay.
Yeah, but that's like they put that through some amount of fucking sessions in a lab to get it like that. If you're buying the just straight out of the spar, Danny ham out of the packet,
Oh,
and
why?
it's soaking.
Well, that's we, as Kieran Bartlett would call it, garage meat.
Yeah,
Like ham, there is a process to ham. So when you go to buy it, it probably should be like £4 or £5.
yeah.
It shouldn't be like 79p.
No,
for just
99p.
slices of foreskin.
There's the worst one is what is it? What do you call the company? Is it Bernard Manning or something? And they have they have like
2 packets of ham.
they have like wee fucking packets of turkey pieces and they're rotten, sir.
Yeah.
And you open it up and the boof that comes out of it hits you right in the fucking nose.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Bernard LaBeouf.
It is stinking. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in the shop. I mean, it's a bit like at least if you open like a tin of tuna, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be fishy and rank.
I was telling you about the cinema in Toronto. There was like you could order shit to your seat, and somebody ordered like some scampy thing. I was like, that is basically a form of terrorism, making everyone smell that in the cinema.
Yeah, there's people. You know that saying like people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
See, like if some cunt opens like a fucking tuna sandwich on a bus, you're like, I'd rather you shat in a bag.
I was in the 273 the other day, and there was a fella in front of me, and he was eating a packet of bakers, and the fucking boof of it around the whole bus.
We're learning a new word every day.
It was
Biff.
like being in the coffin ship in the famine. It's just this here fucking chiefing bakers into the
Chiefing?
smell of it. You know when people say like the go-to for like dusty crisp fingers
Yeah.
is Watsits. See, like bikers and stuff like that, they leave this like real dirty looking. It's rotten. That's my red flag. If we're getting into red flags on women, see if I see a girl eat crisps, I will boke.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why?
I just can't. I can't do it. I don't like seeing anybody eat crisps. There's just something about it. Turns me.
But it doesn't stop you.
No, but I do it in the privacy of my own home,
Yeah.
along with the bananas. I have a wee case for the crisps.
On your side in the fucking spare room.
Throwing ropes in the guest room. It's my R&B album.
Throwing ropes in the guest room.
What else is on the list?
We've got number 1, bananas.
Yeah.
Number 2, eat popsicles. And then number 3 is eat lollipops. I would say if you were saying the word popsicle, that's more of a red flag than the eating one.
Yeah.
No, I love a lolly.
I know.
That was like it's hard to say for some reason. I
You
love
like
a fucking
Magnum?
lolly.
What do you like? Do you like a sweetie one or do you like a chocolatey one?
I like predominantly an icy one. Do you ever see like
Yeah.
a Helter Skelter? Like it's a big twisty, multicolored icy one. I like that.
Yeah.
It's more of a cleansing feeling.
Yeah. It's refreshing.
I got Eddie one of them giant bars the other day in the car. Like
Nice.
a brick of ice cream on a stick.
I might tell you this.
He wrecked it.
So the second night in Toronto, right, they took me to this like cocktail bar. Now I've never had this in my life, right? I can't wait to hear your opinion on this. So you walk in, very hipster. Like doll comes over, she's wearing a fucking monocle, and she's like, "Hey, welcome to like civil liberties," right? And she's like, "What would you like to order?" And I was like, "Could I get a dark and stormy?" And she's like, "Sure, I could give you a dark and stormy, or I could give you something like a dark and stormy." And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" They didn't tell me about this. They didn't tell me that this was the crack of this place, right? She's like,
right.
Right?
Okay.
It's a themed cocktail bar, right? I just thought she was being a cheeky bitch. So I was like, just give me a fucking dark and stormy. But then I was feeling adventurous, so I was like, all right, give me something like a dark and stormy. And the heap of shite she gave me, Bill Cosby wouldn't give it to somebody. It was absolutely fucking leaping, right? Drank that. And then whenever they're like asking you what you want.
Is this like Karen's or whatever, where you walk in, they're like, hurry up and give me your order, you stupid cunt?
No, because they're not cheeky, but they're just like, it's like talking to the fucking Riddler to get a cocktail. So she goes like for example, she goes, "Do you like citrus?" I was like, who the fuck has ever sat back? I've never in my life, of all the existential dread I've ever suffered from, have I sat back and went, "What do you think about citrus, big man? Is that something you're into?" Jesus, our Aaron's a good lad, hey, but fuck, he's a sore man in the citrus. What? You couldn't have a can of Sprite in our house for 2 hours, you'd have it open.
What is the theme though?
The theme is you can either order standard cocktails or you tell them what you like and they'll make a cocktail. They'll make a dark and stormy type beat, you know? So like one of them was, I ordered White Russian, but then she's like, "I'll give you something like a White Russian instead." I was like, all right, okay.
What a fucking nightmare.
Right?
What if you just said, "Give me a pint or give me a beer"?
I'll give you something like a beer.
I'd be like, "I'll give you something like a fucking boot in the hole."
I can pay you in cash or give you something like cash. Get me in cash. But the thing she gave me for the White Russian was like, it was like, you know, like a really strong coffee.
Yeah.
It was like the strongest coffee I ever had. Like as soon as I touched my lips, I was like, I have to shit now.
Was it nice though?
No, it was stinking. Everything I got was stinking.
What sort of fucking place is this?
And if I had just got the cocktail that I wanted, it would have been great. But everything was like, we can give you something like this. And then you're like, I'll play into the gimmick.
But that's the theme is that they're just annoying.
Yes. Yeah.
What a fucking kip.
Yeah. It's trying to get you into like all these different alternative, like, you know what I mean? And the fucking hubris of the cocktail makers, you know? Because they're just looking to flex. They're like, "Oh yeah, sure, dark and stormy, yeah, it's been done a million times. I can give you something like it."
Uh-huh.
And you're like, "Here, it's been that way for a reason."
Well, then why even ask me, you stupid bitch?
Yeah.
Just bring me anything.
Yeah.
Get me shit-faced. Quickly.
Yeah. Any yolks?
I'm on.
I give you something like yolks. I give you a battery to lick. Take a look at that Duracell there.
It's 2 Remy's, something like
Yeah.
Right, we're only on number 3 here. There's 200 of these. Eat kale. Have you ever eaten kale?
Twice. Body rejected it.
I'm so pissing
Near had
since.
a seizure. Seizure salad.
Do you know what really? do you know
sorry.
what really put me off kale was Maureen's dad said to me one time. He's like, "Oh, they used to feed that to cattle." It was like a cheap way to feed cattle, like leafy greens.
Yeah.
It is rough old gear. I think I had it once in something that was like all like fried up and crisped and bacon and all through it. Just totally defeated the purpose of the kale.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's like the time I was like, these are the nicest chips I've ever had. And you're like, yeah, it's because there's garlic mayo and pieces of bacon and you fat cunt.
I know. Or we went to fucking Tim Hortons the other day and he goes, oh, I was getting an iced cap because I'm obsessed with them. I know it's trash. I know it's
They are lovely though.
but they are very tasty, and it's like a frappe type thing. And then you were like, oh, I got that one time. It was a birthday cake version. And I was like, of course you did, you fucking Elvis dead in the toilet bastard.
Yeah. You ate toe having her.
Yeah. You fucking 7 pish an hour bastard. And then we got up to the window and you were going for it. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I'll get you a fucking regular one. And then he gets it and tastes it. And he goes, fuck, it tastes exactly like the birthday cake one. Do you know what the birthday cake one is now? The iced frap cap, whatever the fuck it is, but just with whipped cream and sprinkles on it.
Yeah.
Who needs sprinkles on a drink?
This guy.
Remember that bread meets, what the fuck's it called? Meats breeds bread.
Bread meets bread.
And they were like, oh, we can do like the single fucking milkshake, or we can just give you the rest of what we made it in. You're like, bring it all.
Yeah.
Bring me the pint.
Yeah. Just always, go large, deluxe, fuck it,
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Parmesan. Fucking garlic aioli. Eat salads.
Well, you don't have to worry about that.
Nah. You're the ultimate man so far. Do yoga.
Nope.
Are you allowed to stretch and just say it's called stretching?
Well, have you done yoga?
Yeah.
Well,
I felt absolutely incredible after the both times I did it properly.
nice.
And at the time I was like,
So good you were like, I'm never doing this again?
but that's what I mean. I was like, this is so good for you and makes you, because mainly with the breathing and everything, I was like, I feel great.
Yeah.
I should do this every day. Haven't done it since.
Yeah.
Like, it made me feel I was floating on air. I was very sharp, focused in a calm way.
Nice.
And I was like, no, I think I'll choose seething with adrenaline and
Yeah.
cortisol all day.
I prefer to live my life like uncut gems.
Nah, more or less.
Yeah.
That's the inside of my brain. Adam Sandler.
What's my dick's called?
Uncut gem.
What a silly wee cast. I love it.
Uncut gems. But yeah, it's coming back, man. Bring the foreskin back.
Can't wait.
4 to the 4.
Dad bods. Uncut dicks. Hi. So you're the tiger?
I need a big boy, grey sweatpants. You name it.
Wait till pissing's back in,
It's in the right circles.
I want to get it pishes 8 gallons.
You
Do
could
it.
go down a storm at one of them piss parties.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure. We call him the fountain. It's like Game of Thrones.
I'm like the fucking thing in Caesar's Palace.
We call. If they need a live one, just pay. He's been pissing for 3 hours straight. It's so impressive. He even looks like a cherub.
And it's been dark yellow the whole time.
He sometimes he somehow can just vape and turn it into piss.
It looks lovely, but we can't get the smell of toffee out of the room.
Where do you work? Oh, Sugar Puff Hall. Amazing. Sugar Puff Plaza. Have you ever eaten anything and immediately your piss smelled like it?
Literally popcorn, yeah.
Popcorn, Sugar Puffs works. And I've never experienced the asparagus one. People say their piss smells like asparagus. Asparagus.
Yeah, no, I've never had that either. Asparagus on us.
I've eaten plenty of asparagus, but it's never smelled in my piss.
Yeah.
I remember over Christmas, I think I had so much just meat that it did have a very beefy piss on me.
Oh.
Very meaty piss. Hot dog flavored water.
Ladies and gentlemen! Bring it out.
Have you seen the guy from Crazy Town?
Oh yeah, the Sporticus, whatever the fuck you going? Or no,
Shifty or something?
You said lazy time.
That's the first evidence of the generation gap on this podcast. No, what's the crack room?
So like, you remember that song, fucking "Come, my lady, come"?
Yeah.
Come. So he, I think he had a fairly terrible life before he was famous, and then continued with addictions, and then he turned up at like a Guitar Center in LA, and is that what's called, Guitar Center?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then they were in there, and the guys were like playing, and he sang the song, but he's wrecked now, like. No teeth, and it's like, "Come, my lady, come, my lady," and everybody's just giving him shit. Dude, look at their teeth and all.
Yeah.
Them teeth are crazy town.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No one gave him a break. Everyone's like, "Man, you shouldn't be laughing at this. Like, the guy's, won't be around forever.
Yeah.
He's on the edge.
That was a banger, too. Absolute hater of a song.
That was a sample.
It was it a John Frusciante thing or something?
Oh, aye.
John Frusciante cast off. He had his run-ins with drugs too.
I should hear all the greats do.
Ah, Jesus, sure, where would we be without it? If there wasn't for meth, you wouldn't have Butterfly. What the fuck's the song called? Butterfly Babies.
Butterfly Chicken?
Number 7. Do intricate dances with women.
I don't do dances.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, see, whenever TikTok was just kicking off and some guys were getting into the dance. Nah, bro, don't be doing it. Unless you're like, you got to be really into it. You got to be like, oh, I'm actually a professional dancer at a thing in London.
What's your go-to dance move at like a wedding?
Twerking?
Twerking. You know what I hate? I don't know if this is a thing here. Like if it's just an Ireland, UK thing. I hate when they do rock the boat.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to smush your bag up against the back of your auntie? And then have your uncle
Yes, I do!
Rock the boat, don't rock my bag, baby.
It's a good way for white people to kill a bit of time on the dance floor, though.
Oh, yeah.
Rather
It's a nice
than
wee reset for the party.
Yeah, you wouldn't in a set of work clothes. You wouldn't sit down on the floor in a fucking function room of a hotel. But in a £1,500 suit, yes,
Absolutely.
I'm on the deck, glass on my arsehole.
Yeah.
Is that what all the groomsmen are like? Here we go, rock a boat.
Here we go. Here.
Bit of grind.
Making a beeline for the fucking bridal party.
I'm gonna grind up against the back of this bitch.
Weddings are horny, like.
You got her dick sucked to mine, didn't you?
Put my dick in a man.
Was that best man speech? Was that best man speech? Fucking.
Just get you fucking bricked up. Do you remember the day 2 of my wedding when I just tripped on the fucking chair?
Oh yeah.
And then fell over with 2 pints, and then just for the crack, sort of rugby tackled you to the floor as well.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah. That fucking impulse of, right, fuck it, I'm taking the whole ship down on me.
Oh, that second day of the wedding was a disaster. And then they came the next day to pick the tent up, and someone rang me, and they were like, "You gotta go down and speak to them ones." And you were there, pink cowboy hat, t-shirt on, inside out, and backwards, being like, "I need a hand, boy." Me absolutely poisoned, like.
Yeah, your wedding was like fucking Coachella.
It was.
It was a full weekend affair, like.
Travis Scott killed a bitch.
I loved it.
It was good crack now. What else have we got here? Dance in general. So that's a red flag if guys are dancing in general.
I just do the...
You jump up and down. You do the wee...
Oh, watch yourself. Hey.
Put my dick in a man.
Put that back when it's late.
Just look at that. You should bleep out anything remotely racist.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Have female friends that you're not interested in having sex with.
There we go.
That's
Strike against
That's
me.
McCann in a nutshell.
There we go.
How long have we known each other?
It must be 10 years.
10 years. You every week mention someone that I've never heard of in my life. He'd be like, "My mate fucking," and then drops a name, and you're like, "Who is that?"
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, I have a lot of people in my life that I like to keep tabs on. I'm emotionally invested in them as people. But my real inner circle is like 5 deep. You know what I mean?
Am I in it?
Yeah,
It's hard to know.
Yeah, you know too much about me.
Oh yeah.
It's you and my law know too much.
You do tell your ma too much stuff.
I do.
You know you do.
I do.
She'd be like, "How was Canada?" And you're like, "No, I was off my tits on shrooms." No, that's sort of take that to your grave, bro. You'll kill your mom. That's what it is. And then she's, like fucking hiding regular mushrooms in the house and all. Can't bring him round to her harm.
He's just fucking fiend for the portobellos and the citrus.
I know, he's in there vaping a fucking Glade plug-in.
She hates that.
She hates the vapes.
She hates the vapes.
What if you start smoking binds out the back?
She would be even more fuming with that.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She would hate that.
But you can tell her you were, dropping acid in fucking America, and she's like, that's all right.
I was, so once, I'm on my holidays. You know what I mean?
Here.
Do a bit of psychedelics.
When are you not in your holidays, Aaron?
Get the mind to factory reset. You know what I mean?
That's the best thing to say before you do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucking needle hanging out your arm. I'm on my holidays.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta let loose. You know?
You gotta do a bit of heroin fucking time to time.
So we have to do mushrooms together now at some stage.
Yeah, we'll do a Patreon special.
No, we won't, because
no,
not mushrooms. No way. No.
I want microdose where it just makes you feel a wee bit happy.
Yeah, that'd be different.
And then we'll slowly creep it up.
Yeah.
To absolute fucking intergalactic travel.
Well, that's what's nice about it, is that you can start off quite light, and it's like, it's like tapas, keep it coming. And then next thing you know, you're literally talking to Gishma, the African god elephant,
Gishna?
Gishma?
Gishma?
Gishma.
Is that real?
I think so.
Tell me about the guy freestyling with a bowl.
Right. Niall, you'll enjoy this.
I'll do the beat.
So, I have a friend, for context, right? I have a friend called Tamara, black lady. She has a housemate called Paul, white guy with dreadlocks, right? Powerful combo.
Cultural appropriation.
As housemates, right? Now, Tamara is not religious, but she is very spiritual. And, we go to an after party one night at hers, and she whips out, have you ever seen them sound bowl yolks?
Yes.
So you put crystals in them, right? And each crystal is very much like specifically designed for a certain thing. So you've got the abundance crystal. We threw that in there for the crack. You've got the love crystal. Fire in.
Oh,
like ambition crystal, financial stability crystal. Throw it all in. Then she takes this big stump, right? She fucks at the table and she rubs it around the ring and it goes. 10 minutes later, we're all still unemployed, and then she keeps going. She goes, and Paul, as sincerely as you'll get, decided to drop a freestyle over the top of it. Oh. So she was sitting going, and he goes, suspicious, meticulous. And she went, no, absolutely fucking not. No way, we're not doing this.
I love the white boy rap where it's like, I've read a few books and it's all suspicious, meticulous.
Ambitious, meticulous, meticulous, shitless,
expialidocious.
Schindler's List.
Here, that was bars, bro. Nah, we need a button just goes bars.
Schindler's List from the Fisherman Mist.
Suspicious mistake. I'd have fucking spear tackled him into a wall.
Oh man, it was, you would have, because I know you hate anybody.
Like, no!
You hate anybody doing anything sincerely. And to be fair, I totally get it.
Yeah, if I'm at a funeral and someone starts crying on a speech, I'm like, boo! Fuck off, hack.
I get it though, because if a guy whips out an acoustic guitar at an afters, that's my idea of a nightmare. I hate that too. If someone's seriously singing in karaoke, that makes me soft. But to freestyle rap over a sound bowl of all things, you'd have to take your own life.
How does the only way around it? How does that guy get around his day-to-day life?
I couldn't believe it.
Someone closes the door behind him, clunk, and he's like, clunk, clunk, clunk.
It's like clips.
Clunk, clunk, yeah.
Riding. Back to work, Paul. That should be like a Channel 4 documentary.
The guy who can't stop rapping.
The guy who thinks everything's a beat.
Goes to see his dying granny in the hospital. Boop. Boop. Dead.
Goes to the spa, gets a few items scanned.
Yeah.
Smoking trees under the tree at the spa.
Barista bars. I got bars.
Don't mean to be frank and honest, but
two taboo donuts in it.
He just finishes it off with boom, boom, boom. Everybody say, hey, oh, hey, mate.
20 pounds of unleaded. 2 loaves of breaded. My comments on Reddit. We're taking a while to get down this list. I'll rattle a few off. Spend time with said female friends. Go to brunch. Fuck off, bro.
Go fuck yourself.
The only reason you're alive is to go to brunch.
Yeah. I'll be having black pudding.
The number one sign your life is going well is you can go for brunch.
Yep.
You control your own time. You can fucking do a wee bit in the morning, put off eating till, whatever, and then go for a brunch.
Brunch might be my happy place.
Oh, it is the best thing on earth.
It's great, like. Fucking general merchants.
Yeah,
What do you call it? Spicy eggs and all?
Street hawker?
Oh.
It's one of my top 5 dishes of all
It
time.
literally is one of the best dishes there is.
It's very nice.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, God. What else we got?
Being alive is a
We ain't
fucking
brunching?
nightmare.
I ain't munching.
That's me at brunch.
Being alive is a fucking nightmare.
Know what I mean? Right, I'll rhyme a few more of these. Go to brunch. Have too many female friends. They're already repeating themselves. Have too many male friends. You're red flag central.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucked.
You're Benone Beach
No wonder I'm single.
on a windy day. Red flags. You're like a golf course.
Benone Beach.
You're like a fucking Chinese flag shop.
Where's the Chinese flag shop? Can I get the
North
Irish flag
Road.
and a chicken ball special?
Where did I drive past the Chinese? Is it like Marfelt or something? And the place is called Calorie?
Oh my God.
Calories. Welcome to Calories.
Oh, fuck.
10 out of 10 name.
That's great.
Go on a trip, maybe with a male or friend or two.
What? That's Austin out of the books.
Fuck's sake. Ride a bike.
Well, no bother to me.
You can't ride a bike, can you?
Nope.
Can you swim?
Yes, but not well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be dropped in the ocean and see how I do. But I could go in the deep end, no bother.
It's because they're only about 5'10", right? Ride a bike. I mean, like, ride a bike instead of having a vehicle, or just like you like a bit of mountain biking the odd time. Cry, not cry. Oh man, you can't keep these bitches happy, can you?
That's mental.
Blow on hot food / liquids. Run for the bus. Use umbrellas. What can you do? You just have to fucking stand there and be hot and rich and not do anything.
To be fair, I never feel more embarrassed than if I am running late for a bit of transport and I have a rucksack on and I can just feel it thumping up my big ass. Yeah. And I know everyone can see it. That's one of the few times I'm like properly self-conscious.
That time we went to Austin and we're running through Heathrow and my backpack was going side to side and I just caught this old Chinese boy and they fucking killed him.
Yeah. No. Florida.
And I couldn't even stop. I was like, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, lad.
Yeah.
Scundered. Use umbrellas.
I don't really use umbrellas, to be fair.
Nah.
Throw the hood up.
Get a good Gore-Tex jacket.
Yeah, there you go.
That's probably a red flag too, guys that are into outdoor wear.
Yeah.
I buy a Gore-Tex banana case. I buy anything. If it's like Gore-Tex on
I do like the outdoor wear stuff now.
So yeah. Use umbrellas. Order fruity drinks. You see, how do them black guys get a green light for that?
Yeah.
Don't they? Black guys be drinking.
Black guys love woo-woos.
They love the harshest like liquor. You know, they'll have like a raw fucking Hennessy.
Yeah.
Or a bucket of woo-woos.
Yeah.
With a full fruit salad floating in it. Just an observation, guys. That would have been one for the open mic. Black guys be having fruity drinks, don't they? Tumbleweed.
Gotcha, bitch.
Nice. Smoke weed every day.
Bear with me.
How does Bo Burnham do it?
Do you ever notice the way white guys be drinking beer and then black guys be drinking like just a bowl of punch?
I wouldn't open with it.
Do you ever notice the way? Do you ever be running with a backpack and then it hits you on your fat Kim Kardashian ass.
Well, now we're cooking.
You know? That's all I have time for, Chief. This list is absolutely shocking. Eat hot dogs. Text with emojis. My dad's mad for the emojis now.
What is your head boy send emoji wise?
He just sent me like it's all emojis.
Yeah.
He's like, I went to, and then just dogs and cats and shops and like, he's mad for it.
So like he'll be like, I went to the shop, but send the wee shop emoji.
He'll do it all.
That's hilarious.
He's like, what time is it for? And then a wee bowl of food tomorrow.
I love that. That's very endearing.
He's got fuck all,
That's cute.
He's got time in his hands. Like, there's like this is absolutely. Would you say this is like if it was a guy going, these are red flags for women? I hate to do that thing where you turn it around, but you're like, what can you do? Sleep on your stomach. Drink.
Oh, I love sleeping. That's it. I love sleeping on my stomach.
Drink pink lemonade. Order Starbucks. Be creative. Build empires with their queen. Decorate. Be clean. Order dessert. Smoke hookahs.
Yeah, boy.
Any more of your shit, they'll be smoking nothing but hookers.
Fuck that, I'm going asexual.
Here's an existential question for you, because we had existential questions at the end.
This is a serious bit?
No, then there was like silly ones.
Okay.
Is a hot dog a sandwich or not?
I mean, if you're going by the definition of a sandwich, you know, it's bread, filling bread, and although the hot dog bun is joined, you got that Siamese bun, it still follows into the definition of a sandwich.
Yeah.
Is a burger a sandwich?
A burger is like a boutique sandwich.
Boutique?
Yeah. It's like...
Here's why I would say no.
Okay. I'll take a retort.
You ready for this bomb?
Go ahead.
Because they're warm.
So, how long now?
I would...
how long now? So,
No,
Would you stop that? Carry on. So, if you got like a full roast chicken from Asda...
Do you ever notice how sandwiches aren't warm?
But if you got a full roast chicken from Asda and you put that in a nutty crust, that's not a sandwich?
I think there's something about like cooking a thing and then putting it in this thing doesn't make it a sandwich anymore.
Even if it is just in 2 bits of bread?
Listen, I lost the argument 10 seconds ago. I'm trying to keep it cooking here.
Well, it's no longer a sandwich.
Have you ever had a patty melt? Have you ever had a patty melt?
Thank you, Niall. Slow burner for that one.
What did he say? Well, I missed it.
You said, I'm cooking now, and then I said, so then it's no longer a sandwich, because you said sandwiches aren't hot. Sorry guys, I'm running late.
Curb.
Now we're getting to the reason.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take you into the cleaners like that. I went full Jordan Peterson.
You're like, old Scott. I just blacked out, man. I just blacked out.
Well, the reason it's not a sandwich is because, you know...
I know what it is. You give it a different name, it's not a sandwich anymore.
Okay. No,
there you go. If it's got its own name, it's not like if it's a burger or a hot dog or something like that, then it's not a sandwich anymore.
I'll meet you in the middle with that. There should be a name for warm sandwiches.
Toasties.
Toasties.
Have you had a patty melt though?
What's that?
Now this is where this is where it all gets fun.
It's a hybrid.
This is the Matrix. They make you a burger in 2 bits of bread. I had one, and that meats bread. Bread.
Wait, so hold on. Give me that one more time.
They get 2 bits of bread. They put the burger in the middle.
Okay.
The burger patty.
Okay.
With cheese, and then they fucking just flat top it like that, and it's like they cut it. And it's basically like a toasty.
Is there like burger toasty?
Yeah.
And how was that?
It was very even for me. I think they put down like too much butter before they squashed it.
Yeah.
And it was very oily and sweaty.
I don't know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
I like big flowery baps.
Me too.
Yeah.
Put my dick in a man.
I do though. Like, see, like I take like Flowery Baps Kyle with a warm burger.
Yeah.
Sir, suck me up.
Yeah, fuck toast. I don't know. Toast and Baps, you can go fuck itself.
Nah.
There's always some cunt at your barbecue like, can I just use the toaster for a wee minute? Toast my put it in your fucking mouth.
I have a friend. I literally was chatting with Carney about this yesterday. I have a friend, right? And he's
Who's McCartney? He's new friends of yours.
You know, like dudes that you know that should be comedians and they're not. You know, because they don't have the mental
Dudes I know
illness.
are comedians and shouldn't be.
Shit. It's like this guy called Matthew, right? Matthew Short, and I remember like second year we were at this girl's house for like a barbecue. He's without a doubt the most culty man I've ever met in my life.
Right.
Love him to pieces. But this is how like someone was at the fucking grill and they're like, "Oh, what do you want, Short?" And the way he said, "Give us an oil burger," like it literally got to the point where it was like white noise, you know. So he'd be like, "Go and get that burger."
Yeah.
That burger.
Yeah.
A burger and a burger.
Sounds like he's holding water in his mouth. I saw a beautiful sight. It was a wee while ago now, but it was an old man, farmer, overalls covered in shite, like, and he
Sounds
was
gorgeous.
covered in shite, and he was coming out of the fucking Eurospar with a big whippy ice cream.
Yeah.
You know, he was like absolutely stinking. And then just a cartoon ice cream. And he's like,
Yeah, I like that.
I do this once a year to myself for fear of people calling me gay.
Red flags.
Sitting in the cab of the thing. You know,
I think that's my sore point now in films. You know, the way people are like, what's your weakness in terms of what will get you crying? Mine's is unfortunate things happening to elderly people. That'll get me.
yeah, old people are sad.
Yeah. Sad boys.
You know, yeah. The saddest thing is when people are old and, you know, like someone, you see it in TikTok, someone will call around their house and they're so overjoyed that someone visited them.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Call around more often, you cunt.
Jesus Christ, dude. Decorate, build empires with their queen, be creative, drink pink lemonade, sleep in your stomach, take naps, burn scented candles, eat cereal, have a birthday in the springtime, work 9 to 5, not be like Pookie and Ray Ray, take selfies, drive an Acura or a Jetta. Fuck's sake, lad, what am I supposed to be driving? Block women from your private story, have a private story in the first place, go 50-50. Go 50-50 is a bit of a boner killer, isn't it?
What, on a bill?
Yeah.
It is high.
Fucking, that's a red
It's
flag.
50-50 of me bringing up my fucking lunch there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, listen, the way I was raised is, you know, first lock of dates, just pay for it.
This is
Just fucking pay for it.
This is what it is. It's more of a, I don't want any investment or attachment from someone else in a thing. You know, I want to go, all you do is just come here.
Yeah.
For the chat.
Yeah.
Don't worry about anything else.
Yeah.
You know? And then midway through dinner, slap your hog on the table.
Yeah, there you go.
As is your right.
Yeah.
I'm joking, of course. Prison. Women these days. I didn't know this podcast was going to turn into this so quickly. Women these days and their goddamn rules.
Little balls and chains.
I think that was a bit tongue-in-cheek, that list.
I think so.
I think they were just going
I mean, if you have crying, don't cry in the same list. That's definitely taking the piss. Like,
yeah. I mean, all it really highlights is women don't know what they want.
we've been duped again.
We've been duped. We've been vaping dupe all day. You'll appreciate this clip. Can you see it? What?
Did you just make that joke by accident?
What?
Could you see that?
Yeah.
Because it's John Cena.
Oh, right. Oh, fucking. And he said, I said, can you see it? And me without the wrestling knowledge thought that I was making a John Cena reference.
That might be the best accidental joke of all time.
Oh, God. Classic me. John Cena, a lot of pressure on him to keep dying kids alive. I think that's all I've got time for. See you later.
Woo! Stand it out. Yeah, put that in the set list.
Listen to John Cena here, since we can't see him. Man's packed in that suit, isn't he?
He looks like a simp.
Daily driver's a Civic Type R.
A simp.
Shut up.
It's got tech. It's manual.
Shut
it's reliable.
up.
The car is stable at 100.
That's every day. That's what I can catch you on.
Dude, it's a 2020 and it's got a third pedal.
My dog.
And at 145, it's stable. Like, it goes. It's got seats in the back. I can
ripping.
actually pick people up.
Yeah.
He's a fucking nerd, isn't he? But the main point is, the man drives a Civic Type R day to day.
Yeah. John Cena drives a Type R.
Class. Yeah. Imagine he went full culture with it. He was like, I love what Americans say that, like, it's got a fifth gear.
Yeah.
It's got a third pedal. As if, like, who gives a fuck? But he's like, I take it to Cookstown. I go to McDonald's. I rev it up. Bit of backfire in the goddamn queue. I drive out. All these cultures are like, nice car, lad. And, and then I fuck some bitch in the back of it.
Yeah, he pulls up to the Oma bus depot. The scrap is here.
I bring the rice rocket to Oma bus station car park. I do a couple of fucking hoops in it. The boys are like, go on, you good thing.
And I give her biggins and they finna turn off.
As soon as I hit Ballygolly, I give it the beans. I'm back in Belfast in about half an hour or so. Couldn't beat it.
I like to drive it like I'm late for mass.
And I get up there and, you know, if the junction's empty, give her plenty. And I take her to the port of a Sunday, you know? And there's guys taking photographs of the car, and man, I get mad respect in the port.
You go down to the Port Rush and you ask about John Cena, they know me. They know who I am.
Ask about John Cena, they say, the Type R, lad? That's me, man. That's me. I can't get over a speed bump. She's low.
She's about 3 debit cards off the floor.
She is, man. Couldn't slide a $5 under it.
Looking tired.
She's bagged out, lad. Low and slow, that's how I do it.
John Cena driving the Type R with 3 Make-A-Wish kids in the back. Lapping the depot.
Man, you get that diff welded? God damn, man. I don't even know what that means. But it's provocative. These. All this. I've talked myself fucking stupid.
Holy fuck. This is a wonder day.
It is a wonder day.
Cheers for joining us today on our first episode of
Holy fuck. This is a wonder day.
Messed it up already. Did you enjoy yourself, Aaron?
Loved it.
It's the start of a new era.
It is.
So we're going to be here every week. When's the podcast out now?
Monday.
It's out every Monday.
Every fucking Monday. Start your week.
Out every Monday. Out every Monday. New episode. The Patreon is in effect. Go to patreon.com/The Bomb Squad Pod, where we will be almost specifying in the deep end.
Yes.
Existential questions and chat. Yeah. Getting serious with it. When's the Patreon podcast out now?
Every Thursday.
For fuck's sake. Yeah.
That's 2 podcasts a week.
Boom.
You couldn't beat it.
With a stick. 4 for me. I'll be doing nothing but podcasting. Same stories. Different podcast. Different hats. Same guy. Getting fatter by the week. Take out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But yeah, cheers for joining us, folks. It's the start of a new era. New set, new me.
The winds of change are blowing.
The winds of change they've been blown. The winds of change are vaping. But that's it. Join us next week, folks. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Take care of yourself. Do we have a sign off? Fuck off.
Hey, we did it again.
Drop.